Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Hump Day, and it's Wednesday, the 29th of January. We got one economic news release today, but it's the big one we've been kind of waiting for. It is the FOMC announcement or statement that will be released here at 11:15 Pacific Standard Time. Now, we're doing this just prior to then, so we'll give reports what's leading up to the announcement today. So we're going to jump over to the headline news. Right now, the stock market is down. Uh, even though there's a few corporate earnings that are coming in nicely, and a few of the high tech are kind of coming down. So all the markets so far down in anticipation. But also there's been some situations where we were having a big run on the emerging markets. So they're buying currencies in these emerging markets, and some of these other countries like South Africa to Turkey, they're raising their interest rates to try to offset some of this asset purchases as what investors were kind of doing. So right now they're all kind of waiting to see what the Fed does. There's one of the things that they're going to be looking for is they're anticipating another $10 billion taper reduction in their purchases. So we'll have to wait and see if that takes place. But they want to also look carefully at the news about any interest rates tied to the 6.5% hike, as the Fed has kind of said in the past that they foresee before them raising any interest rates will be probably well below the 6.5% unemployment rate. So they want to see if there's any change in that language going into this statement going to be coming out later today or later this morning here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the the bond market, and as a result, we had a bit of a beating yesterday, but because of all the money being pulled out, we're going to the flight of safety into the bonds and or mortgage-backed securities, and it's helping us out. So we're having an improvement in the interest rates. We're kind of back to where we were on Friday almost. So we're kind of at Friday's pricing at the 101.13 level. So we're up about almost 30 basis points, 29 basis points from where we left off yesterday. So that's a nice improvement. Now, this could obviously change once the statement comes out, depending on how the right statement is read. But if I would say, I would think they might leave that alone, the language, at least with this meeting, especially when we're going to be turning over the reins to Janet Yellen. I don't anticipate them making any change in that, at least in this statement, maybe the next one, especially with we've had some mixture in economic news this last month. So we'll want to see how they proceed. But I think you'll kind of see the same thing to keep the reins in steady and kind of ease concerns of the investors. And they may hold off. That's another possibility. They may surprise investors or hold off on the tapering on this round, or they could come in at the 10 billion. So we'll have to kind of wait and see on that as well. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll kind of touch on this a little bit later on tomorrow. We do have more important economic news coming in tomorrow as well as Friday. So this week will be kind of packed in terms of being high impact data that could impact rates as well as obviously the equity markets since they compete for the dollar. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.